Down, coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't, they call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with the sack.
Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack. From the gun, Stroud. Has it downfield, working the left. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunk of yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Here we go. Let's go. 2J. 18. What's that? Robbie.
The shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's taken down with a short gain to the 25. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Oh, alert the hot. 118. What's that?
Shotgun now for Stroud. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Already know I got shit on go. Money calling, gotta go. You gotta go if you play or you troll. Freshest on the globe.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
On the quick, right? 18. What's that? Hey, south. Hey, Uno Mars.
To the air on 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And he stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now. So that connection for first will bring us to the end of the 1st. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Welcome back. Time for our second quarter.
Tony.
The Texans with a chance to score.
Tony.
1st down, Stroud. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans get the game's first points here in the 2nd. Nico Collins with a touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yeah.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10.
Set. Viking 18. 60 now.
They'll work against the blitz. Texans closing in, and they get to him. Well, nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. So after the sack, here comes 2nd and 11. Dropping back to throw. He completes it in traffic. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Giving this to Jency. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Dropping back to throw. Nice gain left side. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
To throw here on first down. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley Jr. And the Texans regain possession as he makes the 30th interception of his career. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
Here we go. Hey!
It's round throwing here on first. That one's complete right side. And they're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there, up to the 30. And that one goes for a gain of 11. Here will be a first down, Texans.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
First and 10 now from the 30. Henderson's going to take this straight ahead. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Sticking with Henderson. Has some daylight through the 40. He's going to have this one down to the 37. It's a 29-yard gain. And it'll be first down, Houston.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
New set of downs from 37.
Ow, Makai! What? Up, under. Hey, south. Hey, uno.
Now we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. Texans in front here at NRG. New set of downs from 37.
Uno more. On the quick, right? On 18. What's that? 19 Texans.
Strap to throw on first down. All the left side. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Just a yard left to go on second down.
11. Now, what's that? 11. 18. What's that? Whoa. Buggy.
To the air, Stroud. Short pass brought in. And he gets this forward to the 19. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the first down.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10.
Here we go. Oh, boom. At 18. What's that?
From the red zone on first. And this is going to be a Houston touchdown. The Texans grow their lead just before halftime.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single high or two high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
That one splits the uprights. And the Texans double their lead to 14. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. That's complete to the back, Ashton Jeanty. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. To throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
At the 49-yard line.
Just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10. Working now from the gun. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Throwing now off the play action. Finds the in route, complete. Oh, he's denied the first, but not by much. His play gets down to the 42-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. Back to throw. He has the first over the middle. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Now the Vikings use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. Ball spotted on that right hash, 53 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Return starts at the 9. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. First call here coming from the shotgun. They'll come out throwing. And he's not going to escape this. The Texans take him down. Working quickly here. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
As quarterback, when you have an out route versus man coverage, you're just hoping. And just praying your offensive guy can turn the hips of that defender. And once you see that, you got to cut it loose and let it go. Just as they did right there.
3rd down here, need 8 on the play. Throw here, 3rd down. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down.
That is not the way they needed to come out of the locker room here to begin the second half. Trailing, you got to play with a sense of urgency. You got to protect your quarterback, and they didn't either.
He's got it at the 24. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up, past their own 30.
First and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
They'll head up here, first and 10 from the 34.
Bucky. 118. What's that? White Tony. 19 Texas.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Higgins downfield, and he has it. He takes it down to the 33. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
Kate, I've probably seen a million balls thrown in my life, and maybe even more. From the time I was in high school all the way here to the pros, and over all these decades of watching guys throw it, and I'll tell you what, I never get tired of watching a laser like that.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35.
118. What's that?
Here's Stroud on first and 10. Going deep towards the end zone. And he hauls in the interception. And the Vikings take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception.
We know that no lead in the NFL is safe. A 1-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. How many of these games so often come down to one possession in the end? With a half of football left, you just can't give away too many gifts and too many possessions.
First play is going to be again to Jency. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now. Looking quickly here.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Second and 3 now. Another give here to Jency. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards. Offense in the hurry up here.
A loss of a yard on the play. It's now 3rd down and 4.
Third down from the gun. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they did an excellent job executing it. Instead of the main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. Here's the snap on 4th. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
It's a turnover.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
18. What's that? Buggy. Let the high.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Finds a man outside. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4.
Here we go. 118. What's that?
Stroud off the play fake. Cut out left. That's out of bounds, running around the 10. That's enough to make this 1st and goal.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
How's the slide? Hot. Up. 118. What's up? Slide.
Trying to run it in. It's Henderson. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. He'll get 3, but much work left for him on 2nd and goal.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play 1st and goal situations too, because a run like that now, well, it leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Ball placed at the 7. It's 2nd and goal.
Ready. All right.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
They've held him out twice. Here we go. 3rd and goal.
Here we go. 118. What's that? Buggy. 19 Texas. Hey, uno. Slide.
They'll run with Henderson. He's got them down at the doorstep inside the 5. They get 5 on the run. Now it's 4th and goal from the 2.
These are the moments, and these are the kind of calls, Kate, that this offensive coordinator makes his money. You just get, well, you get stuffed on a run, and now you got 4th and goal. What are you gonna do? In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. You couldn't finish the drive with the touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Has this at the 6. He's brought down just inside the 25. Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. Hits him on the out route. And they take him down at the 24-yard line.
There's no question, Kate, that the big play is down the seam or make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. This is the end of the third quarter. It's Vikings football. They're down, but not out on the scoreboard. Eight yards to go, and let's see how they approach this second down. They'll work against the blitz. It's a screen play to Genty. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. But so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Throwing the out route complete. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. That goes for 32 yards. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger game.
Finds him over the middle. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Genty from the gun. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on. Brock, add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
A couple yards to make up, Brock. Time to rediscover the magic on this drive. Here's second and 12. Slot receivers headed left. And they're going to throw out of the gun. Completed over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now. They're going to try and throw it here. Looking Hawkinson, he's got it. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal. Here's Genty. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Vikings now within 1 score in the 4th. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
That is Tyler Luke now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Vikings chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Michael Dixon set to kick off.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And He got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10.
Speed left, speed left. 18, outside. 19 Texans.
Starting on the ground with Henderson. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
South. Here we go.
Staying on the ground here with Henderson. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
At the 46-yard line.
Takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Texans feeling lucky with a 7-point lead. First and 10 now from the 46.
Robbie. Here we go.
To the air, Stroud. Completed to his running back. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They give now to Henderson. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open, deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Hey, south.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Short pass brought in. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Wait.
Trying an inside give to Henderson. He will have the Texans first down there, and the celebrations can begin now down on that sideline. Minnesota spends its 2nd time out here. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down. But you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Whoa. Tony.
Shotgun handoff to Henderson. And they make the play at the 23, a gain of only a little. Now the Vikings use their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they have, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. 18. What's that? Out to the right. Out to the right. Out to the right. 11. Hey, uno more. 19 Texas. Buggy.
So with that play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Second down now, 7 to go.
Oh, hey. 18. What's that? Look the hot.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And all he can get is the arm here, bro. It's going to be 3rd down.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
They can let the clock run out here, but let's see if they resist the temptation to add on 3 more instead. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
That kick right there, Kate, it was a crucial one that really just caused their odds of winning this game to jump substantially. Now we've got a 2-score game. It really leaves no room for error for this opposing offense as they prepare to take the field.
Fielded at the 7. Brought down, Brock, and that brings this ball game to a close. So it's the Texans who defend their building and take the win. And they carried some of that winning football from last game into this contest. Now a modest little win streak blossoming for them, Brock. They've got 2 in a row as they get out of here with a victory.